Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving headfirst into a truly damn interesting tale, the sinking of the SS Morro Castle. It's a story of luxury, tragedy, and a truly unforgettable villain.
Oh, I'm all ears. A luxury liner going down? Sounds like a juicy story. What's the gist?
Well, picture this. September 7th, 1934. The Morro Castle, a state-of-the-art ocean liner, is on its final night of a Havana cruise. Champagne's flowing, lobsters being broiled, the usual high-seas shenanigans. Then, bam! The captain dies suddenly of a heart attack.
A heart attack? Seems a bit anticlimactic for such a dramatic story, doesn't it? What happens next?
That's where things get wild. The acting captain is already exhausted, the weather's turning nasty, and then a fire breaks out. Not just any fire, mind you, a raging inferno that spreads like wildfire through the ship's luxurious, highly flammable interior.
Whoa! So it's a disaster movie unfolding at sea? What about the passengers?
Oh, it's absolute chaos. Passengers are asleep, many drunk, and there's no proper evacuation plan. Lifeboats are poorly maintained, some even fall into the sea. People are jumping overboard, some pushed, some not. It's a horrifying scene.
That sounds utterly terrifying. Were there any heroes in this story?
Absolutely. Chief radio operator George Rogers is a standout, a bit of a character. Overweight, eccentric, and prone to wearing the same clothes for days, but incredibly skilled at his job. He stays at his post, sending out desperate SOS calls even as the ship burns around him. A true legend.
So a true underdog hero. I see. But what about the cause of the fire? Was it ever determined?
That's the million-dollar question. Or rather, the million-dollar inferno. The official cause was ruled an act of God. But suspicions of arson lingered. And then there's George Alagna, the assistant radio operator, who becomes a prime suspect because of his past run-ins with the captain and some suspicious chemicals found in his locker.
So, a mystery within a disaster. But what about Rogers? Did his heroism earn him a quiet retirement?
Not exactly. After the Morro Castle disaster, Rogers becomes a bit of a celebrity. He even does a Broadway show recounting his tale, but his luck, or rather lack thereof, doesn't end there. He's later implicated in a series of suspicious events, including a near-fatal bombing of his friend, Lieutenant Doyle.
Wait, what? This guy's life is more twisted than a ship's propeller? What happened in the end?
Well, Rogers is eventually convicted of murder. Though the Morro Castle fire's cause remains a mystery, he dies in prison, leaving behind a legacy as complicated as the disaster he survived. The story of the Morro Castle is a cautionary tale about negligence, human error, and the enduring power of a good story, even if it's a damn interesting one.
Wow, what a roller coaster. A tale of heroism, mystery, and a truly unforgettable villain. Thanks for sharing this incredible story.
You're welcome. That's all the time we have for today's episode of Tech Bytes and News. Join us tomorrow for another fascinating dive into the world of technology and news. Goodbye, and have a great day.
Bye-bye.